Hello traders and investors. This is a technical analysis video for Microvision chain, ticker SPACE. Before I begin, I want to take a minute to explain what I'm doing when I'm analyzing a chart. When I'm analyzing a chart, I am looking for patterns. I am looking for patterns that reflect the behavior of the investors or the traders regarding that asset. Now, the more chart history I have, the more patterns I can recognize, and the more reliable the chart. The less chart history I have, the less patterns I can see, and also the chart is less reliable. Unfortunately, this is the situation with most of the small cap crypto projects, which usually are very young charts and they display the erratic behavior of their investors. So it does present a challenge. Now, Microvision, I already had a chart request on November. It was at around the same price, and I said that this chart is not reliable. Now, some almost 4 months passed, and I think that we have a little bit more information. And I will present to you the information, and in the end I will give you my assessment. You can see that from the initial price of $1.50 to $18, it made a 12x, entered a period of consolidation. You can see that it maintained the 0.618 fib retracement, which is good. Then from the bottom to the top again, it made 5.5x, which is half of what it did previously. And again, it maintained the 0.618 fib retracement. Now it is possibly making a third impulse to the upside, and I'm not sure if it's full or if it has some more in the tank. Assuming that it has some more, it already maintained the 0.618 fib retracement, and assuming that it will make half of what it did in the previous impulse up, I'm expecting 2.5x to 3x, which gives me a rough target of 49.5. What evidence do I have that can support this analysis? We do have a cup and handle pattern, okay, possibly a cup and handle pattern. Regardless if it's a textbook cup and handle or yes or no, because it's not exactly a rounding bottom, it does show a retracement, an impulse to the upside, consolidation in a tighter range, which does give me a target at around $50 as well. Also, if we take a fib extension, the one target gives me around $45. So I am optimistic, and full disclosure, I did buy a small bag of space for myself because I liked this chart. However, it could very well be that this pattern is full to the upside. I don't know yet. I'm assuming that it can continue to around $45 to $50, but there are only probabilities and no certainties. When you buy into a crypto gem project, you take the risk as well as the reward, meaning you need to risk only as much as you can afford to lose because there are no guarantees in this business. A lot of crypto projects, even projects that are with good fundamentals and good community, a lot of crypto projects fail, and you need to be ready for that risk. So never, never, ever risk more than you can lose. You could even make the argument that this pattern is full to the upside, let's say something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I didn't do the internal count, but you could make the argument that this pattern is full to the upside and it is going to retrace at least to 17.3. I want to make everything clear to you. I'm not selling hopium, okay? Regardless, and as my conclusion, I think it's a nice looking chart. I think it does have a shot at $50, and I bought a small bag for myself, which I don't intend to touch at least until the closing stages of this bull market. That's all I have for you on Microvision, ticker Space. I hope it helps, and I will see you in the